Conversion of other bases to what? Binary numbers, resulting in what? In the question. Let's quickly go to examples before us. It says solve the following what? Problems on number basis. Solve the following problem on number basis. Number one, we have 6r 7 base 8 equal to what? 511 base 9. Solve for r. Find r. We have to find r here. Number 2, if 34 base n is equal to 100,112. So we are asked to find n as well. Find n. So number 3, we have 3 base m plus 3 base m plus, now look at this, we have 3 base m plus 24 base m equal to 41 base what? M. We have series of examples on this, but I will not take much of our time. We can actually do that later in our subsequent words time. So we have what? These ones, we have to solve what? We have to solve for r in this what? In this equation, we have to solve for what? R in this expression. And this is what? These are problems under what? Binary based number. Sorry. This is a problem under what? Under base number. So we can see that they have base 8 and base what? 9. So how do we go about this? We have to write the question out first. 6r base 8 equal to 511 base what? 9. So the first thing is to what? Convert both sides of the expression or equation into what? Base 10. You can see this is base 8. This is base what? 9. Before you can actually what? Start solving this thing, the first thing is to what? Convert the what? The base 8 and base 9 to base 10. And we can do that by using what? Expansion method. The only method we can use here is by using what? Expansion what? Method. And how do you go about expansion method? We have done that before. We'll start numbering from the extreme left. 0, 1, 2. Then we have 0, 1, 2 as well. So by so doing, we can further move. And well, let's quickly do this one. So, and how do I go about this one now? It's an arrow. So we have 6. This base 8 number now. So we have 6 times 8. 6 times 8 raised to the power what? 2. Bracket close. Plus r times 8 raised to the power what? 1. R times 8 raised to the power what? 1. Plus 7 times 8 raised to the power 0. 7 times 8 raised to the power 0. We are done with this one. So the next thing is to equate it to what? Equate it to this. We have 5 times 9 raised to the power what? 2. 5 times 9 raised to the power this 2 plus 1 times 9 raised to the power 1 plus 1 times 9 raised to the power what? 0. Bracket what? Close. So with this now, we have what? 6 into bracket. 6 times 8 squared. 6, sorry for that. We have 6 times 8 squared, which is 64. Plus r times 8 plus 7 times 1. Don't forget, n to the power 0 is 1. So that's how I have 1 equal to 5 times 81 plus 1 times 9. I hope you are following. 9 squared is 81. 9 raised to the power 1 is 9. So plus 1 times 1. So with this now, we quickly move to this place. because of our space. Let's quickly move here. Now let's drag it to this place now. We have 6 times 64. What do we have? 6 times 64. Let's quickly press that on your calculator. 6 times 64. We have 284. 284. I'm doing this one now. Please note that. So 384 plus r times 8. We have 8r plus 7 times 1. We have 7 equal to, now 5 times 81 is 405. That's 405 plus 9 plus 1, because 1 times 9 is what? 9 times 1 is what? 1 times 1 is 1. So with this now, we can easily, so 384 plus 7, what do we have? 384 plus 7, that is 391 plus 8r. 8r equal to what? Equal to, I'll add this one together. So 391 plus 8r equal to 405 plus 9 plus 1. 405 plus 1 plus 9. So okay, this is 10 now. This one is 10 plus 405. This is going to give you what? 415. 415. So here you can do it to what? To collect the like times. Collect the like times by transferring what? By transferring this 391 9 to the other side, and it becomes what? And becomes to the other side, and becomes now this is plus 391, it becomes minus 391. Okay, so we have what? 8r equal to 415. Now you transfer this, that's what I'm saying. You transfer this to the other side. So we have 415 minus 391. So we have, what do we have here? So what is going to give an answer here? Let's need this place. So 8r now will be equal to 415 minus 391. What do we get? 319. So let's 415 minus what? 391. We have 24. So we divide both sides by what? Divide both sides here. Divide both sides. Since you have by what? 8. The number beside r is what? 8. So you divide both sides by 8. So 8 divided by 8. This one cancels this. 8 in all 24. We have 3. Therefore, r is equal to 3. So meaning that the missing number here, which is r, is equal to what? 3. So the r is base 3. So I believe we get that one. Let's quickly go to the second one. Why you do the third one for me as a class of. So now the second one, which is number what? 2, is 3 4 base 9. Add the solution to number 2 question. 3 4 base n equal to 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 2. So this is the questions, second questions on what? On number basis that leads to what? Equations. That leads to equations. It can be linear equations or quadratic equations. The first thing you are going to do here is to expand this, and by numbering it 0 1 0 1 2 3 4. So you can see the reason why you have to number both sides is because they are not in what? They are not in base 10. You have to convert to base 10 first. So we have 3 times n now raised to power 1 plus 4 times n raised to power 0. Please follow. So I'm putting this one in the brackets just as we usually do. So 3 times n raised to power 1 plus 4 times n raised to power 0 equal to, now this one is base 2, 1 times 2 raised to power 4. 1 times 2 raised to power 4 plus 0 times 2 raised to power 3 plus 0 times 2 raised to power 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 1. 1 times 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to power what? 0. So with this now we have 3 times n plus 4 times 1. 3 times n raised to power 1 is n. 4 n raised to power 0 is what? 1. So 4 times 1. So equal to, now 1 times 2 raised to power 4 is what? 16. Plus 0 times 8 plus 0 times 4 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 1. So with this now we have 3n plus 3 times n is 3n plus 4 equal to 1 times 16 plus 0 times 8 is 0 plus 0 plus 0 times 4 is 0, that's already 0. 1 times 2 is what? 2 plus 1. We have 3n plus 4 equal to 16 plus 2. We have 18 plus 1, we have 19. So by so doing, you collect the like times by transferring what? Transferring 4 to the other side. Collect the like what? Times by rearranging. Collect the like times. So we have 3n equal to, you take this one to the other side, we have 19 minus 4. So 3n is equal to what? 15. So what do we do from here? You just let me just finish it up here. Well, let's move it to this place. So 3n equal to 15. So you divide both sides by what? 3. Divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3. So we have 3n over 3 equal to 15 over 3. So this one cancels out. N equal to what? 5. So that's that about what? About the conversion of what? Of order basis to what? To ternary number that leads to what? In what? That results in equations, whether linear equations, quadratic equation, or simultaneous equation. We're going to do the one other simultaneous and not quadratic equation. But lastly, let's quickly do this one. Let's quickly add one more to this. Because I felt. Now, please, let's quickly do this one. Number 4 here. Let me add number 4. You do this one and send the answer to me. This one, try this one, try this. So, while you send the answer to me on what? On the comment section. So, let's quickly do this one because it's kind of what? This question, let's quickly try this question, which says 10112 plus x7 equal to 25 base 10. Now, the reason I wanted to do this one is this, because this one is already base 10, there's something for you to what? Convert it. So I'm considering this one now. Let's solution to this question 4. Solution to question what? 4. Question 4. Now, here is 10112 plus x7. This is x base what? 7 equal to what? 25 base 10. Here, we are going to use expansion method, but there's only for us to convert this because it's already in base 10. It's already in standard. If you expand this, you're still going to get 25. So there's no need for you to expand it again. So it's already in base 10. So what you do is just expand the left hand side. In fact, that's why I'm doing the question. So we have the 0, 1, 2, 3. You number this one and you number this one individually, separately. So you don't number it together, you number it separately. This one is taking its own number, this one is taking its own number. So we have what? 1 times 2 raised to power 3, bracket close, plus 0 times 2 raised to power 2, bracket close, plus 1 times 2 raised to power what? 1 times 2 raised to power 1. This one, I'm talking about this one. 1 times 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to power what? 0. So I've already did this one on this side. So 1 times 2 raised to power 3, 0 times 2 raised to power 2, 1 times 2 raised to power 1, 1 times 2 raised to power 0, then plus. Here, I would like you to put it in a whole bracket. Please introduce a bracket because there are sometimes it might be negative here. And negative always affects one's process of solving. So that's why bracket has to be what? introduce when you are dealing with basis or solving basis that involve what? Minus, operation of minus, subtraction, and the likes like that. Always remember to include what? Brackets here. So now you open another bracket, but it might not have effect on this one because it is plus, but ensure you usually what? Use bracket whenever it involves operation of what? Operation of what? Number basis that involves something like this, so that even if it is minus or plus, you are still on the saver side. So now we have what? This one is 7 times what? 7. Look at this. X base 7, right? It's going to be what? X multiplied by 7 raised to power what? 0. You can put it in the bracket, then close. This one I'm trying to say. You put it in the bracket, then you put it in a bigger bracket, in the square bracket, which is equal to, I told you, you don't need to expand this. Even if it expands this, you are still going to get 25. So there's no need for you stressing yourself. Just write 20 what? 5. So that's how you what? You do these ones. So now, this one is 1 times what? 1 times 2 raised to power what? 3, which is 8. Plus 0 times 2 raised to power 4. That is 0 times 2 raised to power 2 is what? 4, sorry. 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Plus 1 times 2. 2 raised to power 1 is 2. Plus 1 times 2 raised to power 0 is what? 1. So into brackets. So that's how you do that. Plus x times 1. Bracket close, then close the big bracket. Equal to what? 20 what? 5. It's very necessary you work with that so as to what? So as to minimize your error, to avoid unnecessary what? Error. 1 times 8 is what? 8. 1 times 8 still in the bracket. 0 times 4 is what? 0 times 4 is what? Is 0. 0 times 4 is still 0. 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 times 1 is 1, bracket what? Close. So with that, we have plus what? X times 1 is x, then equal to 25. You can see. Now you can now remove the brackets now. You can remove the bracket. So we have 8 plus 2 plus 1. 8 plus 2 plus 1, that is 11 plus x equal to 25. Just collect the like times by transferring. So x here is 25 minus 11. X is equal to what? 14. So that's that about x here. Now let's go to what? Conversion of other bases to binary, resulting in simultaneous or quadratic equation. Now, here we are still considering conversion of other what bases to binary numbers, leading to simultaneous what or quadratic equation. Now, how do we go about solving number bases that involve what? Simultaneous what equations. Now look at this. We are given 31 or 31 base x plus 20 base y equal to 23 base 10, and the other equation is 23 base x minus 11y. 11 base y, not 11y, 11 base y equal to 5 base 10. So how do you go about these things? Let's quickly what? Do this one to like solution to this. Now the first thing you need to do here is, so first of all, check the one that are not in base what? 10, so as to convert it to base 10, and then equate it to the other. Now look at this. From the equation 1, first of all, label this equation. So this is equation 1. This is what? Equation what? 2. So I've labeled equation 1, I've labeled equation 2. Now, taking equation 1 now, which is 31 base x plus 20 base y equal to 23 base 10. The first thing is to now expand this one. This one is 0, 1. Don't need to work. This is already base 10, so there's nothing for you to number it or expand it. So it's 0, 1, 0, 1. You don't need to what? Add 0, 1 or 0, 1 here because this one is already in base 10. So now let's continue. So this one now is what? This one is 1. Look at this. This is 1. This is 3, right? This is 3 times x to the power 1. So this is 3 times x raised to the power 1. Bracket close. This is very, very important. This bracket now, this is where you understand the essence of the bracket that I asked you to what? To take cognizance of when I was doing the former the former questions, the previous questions. So 3 times s to the power 1. So plus 1 times s to the power 0 into brackets. Now, since we are done with this, you put it in your what? In a square bracket. And place in a square bracket. Plus, now look at this. We have 2 times y raised to the power 1 here. So 2 times y raised to the power 1, bracket close. Then introduce what? The big bracket. Please note that. Introduce the big bracket, which is square bracket. Plus 0 times y raised to the power what? 0 times y raised to the power 0. 0 times y raised to the power 0. So close the big bracket. Then equate it to what? To 23. Let me clean this line. Equate it to 23. Now, what we have here is what? 23. I hope you are following. So that's that for how to expand this. Now the next thing to do is to now multiply out. So we have what? Open brackets are 3 times x. Because s to the power 1 is what? Is what? X. S to the power 1 is what? X. Plus 1 times s to the power 0 is 1. Bracket close. Plus open bracket 2 times y. 2 times y. Bracket close. Plus 0 times 1. Bracket close. Equal to what? 20 what? 3. So with that now we have 3x plus 1. 3 times x is what? 3x. 3 times x is 3x. Plus 1 times 1 is 1. So that's how this one becomes 3x plus 1. Plus, open another bracket. 2 times y is 2y. Plus, the 0 times 1 is 0. Bracket close, 23. Are you following? So now we now have what? 3x plus 1. You can easily open this bracket because it is plus. 3x plus 1 plus 2y. This 0 has nothing to do, you ignore it. Equal to 23. Then you rearrange. This is already having x and y. That's what we call simultaneous question. Simultaneous question has 2 unknown. So we have 3x now plus 2y. You transfer the other one, this one to the other side. So when you transfer it to the other side, what do you get? You get 23 minus 1. So 3x plus 2y equal to 23 minus 1. So we have 3x plus 2y equal to what? 1. Equal to 23 minus 1 is what? 22. Call it equation what? This one now become what? From equation 1 now it becomes equation 3. Because now we are now having what? The equation in base 10. The equation is not in base 10 here, but it's now in what? Base 10. So that's why we call it equation 3. So now, here, furthermore, please follow. Now, the next thing to do now is to do the same thing to the second one. So we have what? 23 base x minus 11y base minus 11 base y. Please note that 1 base what? Y is very, very important. Equal to what? 5 base 10. So here, please follow. We'll try to manage the space here, but please make sure that you are following. So we have 0, 1, 0, 1. So what are you going to do here is to what? Multiply 2 times x raised to the power what? 1. Times 2 times x to the power 1. So introduce your square bracket and your what? Your curve bracket as well. Plus, you are still dealing with this 3 times x raised to the power 0 into bracket, then your what? Square bracket. Are you following? Now minus, you have to open another square bracket. This is where the square bracket is very, very what? Important, because there is minus here. If you don't put that square bracket, you are going to miss the answer. So open the square bracket. Now we have 1 times y raised to the power 1 plus, you can put the small bracket as well, demarcate it. 1 times what? 1 times y raised to the power 1 plus 1 times y raised to the power 0. Put in the bracket. Bracket close. then equal to 5. I told you there's no need for you to what? To convert this one because it's already in base 10. So the next thing to do is now 2 times x now plus 3 times 1 minus open bracket what? Y times 1. Y raised to the power 1 is y plus 1 times 1 bracket close equal to what? 15. Equal to what? 5 rather. So with that now, we have 2x plus what? 3. We are still having what? The square bracket minus 1 times y is what? Y plus 1 equal to 5. Now listen, this is very what? Minus is very, very important at the bracket. So we have 2x plus 3 minus y minus 1. Minus has multiplied through. Minus y minus 1 equal to what? 5. Equal to 5. Very, very essential. Very, very essential. So don't forget this word. This equation, I need to read this now so that. Don't forget, let me write the question here. It's the equation 1 is the same thing as. Please, sorry for that. So I have to write it here because I may not be able to see from afar here. So we have question 1 is still what? So now we have what? We have 2x plus 3 minus y minus 1 equal to 5. So we have 2x minus y plus 3 minus 1 equal to what? 5. 2x minus y plus 3 minus 1. 2x minus y plus 3 minus 1 equal to 5. So we have 2x minus y plus 2. Because 3 minus 1 is what? 2 equal to 5. So we transfer this one to the right side. So we have 2x minus y equal to what? 5 minus what? 2. 5 minus 2. Please follow. 5 minus 2. We have what? 2x minus y equal to 3. Equation what? 2. And that's what brought me to what? This what? This equation 1 that we have here before. Don't call it equation 2. We already call this one equation what? Let me write it very well. We already call this one equation. Here we call this one 3x plus 2y equal to 22, right? We've called it what? Equation 1, equation 3 before. Don't forget this is equation 3. Let me write it here. 3x plus 2y equal to 22. Don't forget this is equation 3. So what we just get now is now what? Equation what? 4. Equation 4. So this is equation 3, this is equation 4. Now they have led us to what? A simultaneous equation. You can see how we arrive at the simultaneous equation from the binary what? Number basis to what? Simultaneous equation. And bringing this equation together now, we are going to solve this one simultaneously. Let me quickly just rub this off. But let's quickly do things like this. I'm going to do this one. Now the next thing is bringing equation 3 and 4 together. Bringing equation 3 and 4 together. We have 3x plus 2y equal to 22. Equation what? 3. Then 2x minus y equals to 3. Equation what? 4. Now, so now solve this question, we are going to be using what? Elimination method in solving what? So using elimination method now. Using elimination method. How do you use elimination method? You take the quotient of this equation what? Equation of x in equation 4, you use it to multiply equation what? 1. So the quotient of x here is what? Is 2. The quotient of x here is 3, so multiply by 3. So that's how you do it. So I can clean this one now so as to solve these questions as fast as possible. So we have what? 2 times what? We have what? 2x. 2 times 3 is what? Going to be 6x. Plus 2 times 2y is what? 4y. Equal to what? 44. The next one is what? 3 times 2y. 2x. 3 times 2x. Please look at this. 3 times 2x. We have what? 6x as well. 3 times minus y, we have minus what? 3y. Equal to what? Equal to 3 times 3, you have 9. Then the next thing is to subtract the equation from each other. Subtract this from this. So 6x minus 6x. 6x minus 6x. Look at it. 6x minus 6x. Plus, I'm trying to bring it out so as to get, so this plus 4y minus 3y. Hope you are following. 6x minus 6x plus 4y minus 3y equal to, now look at this, 44 minus 9. That's how you do it. So let me read this one into space. So we have what? This one, definitely we cancel this one. So we have 4y. Now minus times minus will give what? Plus 3y equal to 44 minus 9. 44 minus 9 is equal to 35. So we have 7y equal to 35. So divide both sides by 7. So y is equal to what? 5. So that's the y. Y is what? Base 5. Now, then the x. Now, you now go back to the question. You can go back to question. What is the equation now? Equation 4. So from equation 4, you can easily calculate from equation what? 4. We have to go 4. From equation 4, which is 2x minus y equal to 3. You can easily get your what? Your x. From equation 4 now, substitute, put what? 5 for y. For y. So we have 2x minus 5 equal to 3. So we have 2x equal to, when you transfer this one to the other side, it's given what? 5 plus 3. We have 2x equal to what? 8. 5 plus 3 is what? 8, average. Divide both sides by what? 2. So x is equal to what? 4. So we have base what? X is there for x and y are 4 and 5 respectively. So that's it. That under what? Simultaneous equation, number basis leading to simultaneous equation. So let's go to the next one. Now, this example, I want to consider it and how it's going to lead us to quadratic equation and how do we solve it when it comes to quadratic equation. Now, solution now, we have 3y base x equals minus 223 base x equal to 72 base x. Just as we did in the previous example, we are going to use expansion method using 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. Remember that this one is not in base 10. Everything is in base x. So you are going to use the expansion method for all the what? Term here. So now, doing that, now we have 3 times x raised power 2 bracket, open big bracket, then the smaller bracket, then plus 1 times x raised power 1 plus 5 times x raised power 0. Then the bracket close. Then we have what? This bracket, because of this minus, we are going to introduce another big bracket. 2 times x raised power 2 bracket close plus 2 times x raised power 1 bracket into bracket and 3 times x raised power 0 into bracket close. Then equal to 7 times x raised power 1 to bracket plus 2 times x power 0. We don't need to use square brackets here because this is the only one that we have on the other side. So now we have what? Over bracket. Now this is 3x squared plus 1 times x plus 5 times 1. Because x power 0 is 1, Abi. Bracket close minus. This is 2x squared plus 2 times x plus 3 times 1. I hope you are following. 3 times x, x power 1 is x, 3 times 1 divided by 0 is what? 1, equal to now 7 times x plus 2 times 1. So with that now, we have 3x squared plus 1x. Now 1 times x is 1x, that is x plus 5. We are done with this one now, inside the bracket now, minus 2x squared plus 2x plus 3, bracket close, equal to 7x plus 2. 7x plus 2. Now with this now, you can easily what? Open out the bracket. You have 3x squared plus x plus 5 minus 2x squared. That's why the excess of what? The bracket. Minus 2x minus 3. Because plus will affect everything. Equal to 7x plus 2. Now with this now, you try to bring the like terms together. 3x squared minus 2x squared. Please look at it. 3x squared minus 2x squared is going to give you what? 1x squared. X minus 2x. X minus 2x is going to be minus x. That is minus x squared. Look at x minus 2x minus x. Then plus 5 minus 3 give you what? Minus plus 2. 5 minus 3 is give you plus 2. Because 5 minus 3 is going to give you 2. So it's same as plus 2. Which is equal to 7x plus 2. Now, bringing every term here so as to form quadratic equation, you are going to bring this into this place. I'm going to bring this also to form quadratic equation. And how does that? How do we what? Go about this one? Look at this. Let me draw the line again. This one to this one to this place. We bring the 2 here. All together. Then we bring the what? The x here as well. So with this now, how do we go about it with this? We have x squared now minus x minus 7x. Now we have plus 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So what we have here is now going to be x squared minus x minus 7x because we have minus 8x. Now plus 2 minus 2 cancel out. We have equal to what? 0. Are we together? So what we obtain here is what? Is a quadratic equation because x squared minus 8x is equal to 0. The highest power of the unknown is x squared. So meaning that this is a quadratic what? Equation. So let me just bring it here and finalize the answer here. We have x squared minus 8x equal to 0. So what we do here is just to factorize because this is a 2-term quadratic what? Equation. So there's no third term. So we just factorize x in bracket x minus 8 equal to what? 0. So x is equal to 0 or x minus 8. X minus 8 equal to what? 0. So x is equal to 0 or x equal to 0 plus what? 8. So with it now, we have x equal to 0 or x equal to 8. Since your base number can never be 0, so therefore our x is equal to 8. Final answer. So that's how to go about what? Equation on quadratic equation. That's how to go about number based on quadratic equation. And there are some that will give you even 3-term quadratic equation. You just have to solve it using factorization method, quadratic formula, or graphical method, depending on your choice. Thank you for watching our YouTube tutorial today. Thanks and God bless you. Remember to subscribe, leave out your comments if this video has helped you, and remember to share with your friends. Thank you and God bless you.